Synesthesia. What is synesthesia? Synesthesia is a method that allows you to see and hear and smell and touch and taste in 3D or something like that. We don't know. Synesthesia comes from two words, syn and aesthesis, plus and senses. It happens when two or more of our sensations are occurring together. Here you can see how a synesthete's brain works. Now, what is a synesthete? It's me, and Mr. Bizioglis too. I don't know if anyone else of you has synesthesia.
We'll find out today.
You will find out soon enough. Synesthesia is a phenomenon that was discovered in the human brain quite recently, in the 1990s. It existed in humans forever, but we found out about it until just now, with the advancement of MRI technology and such. Because up until that point, there were many instances of people that were saying, I can hear colors, or I can taste words, and they would send them into the mental asylum. But now we know what's happening. Here are the 5 common forms of synesthesia. The first one is graphene to color, letters with colors. Now, a synesthete that has graphene to color has joined a specific letter with a specific color, and no matter what is the color in these words, this is white, but my mind has connected A with the letter yellow, with the color yellow, and the O with the color red, E with the color orange, M with the color blue, and so on. Another synesthete may have a different connection. For example, somebody else may have connected A with purple, as you can see here. It's different with every person that has synesthesia. Even if two brothers are born as twins and they both have synesthesia, each one of them will have a different color to letter connections.
Pause here. You have that feeling. For me, A is white, B is blue, C is gray, D is graphene. You have that feeling. E is brown. You have that.
Yes.
So it's
You're one of us.
Yes.
And we have discovered another person. Second one is sound to color, aka chromesthesia. It's when you, I will do your demonstration later. It's when you connect sounds with colors. For example, my mind has connected the timbre, the sound of an instrument, with a color. For example, the guitar sounds yellow to me, or the piano sounds blue to me. And it's different in every person, and it has helped many musicians, many famous musicians like Kanye West have synesthesia. Number to form. It's I don't have it, and that's why I suck at math. It's when synesthetes have mapped an entire spectrum of numbers in their brain, and that helps them become better at doing mathematical calculations. Personification. I think your daughter has that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a rather peculiar kind of synesthesia because you feel letters as they have some kind of personality, as you can see in this drawing. For example, a synesthete with personification may see the letter S as being sly, or the letter H as being shy, or a different emotion to a different letter.
And the great stories that the S is, the group that goes to the H, that the H has this, or with the numbers the same thing,
Yes.
With the number 2 is this, and the number 8 is more, let's say, legitimate, and so on.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the final one is lexical gustatory. I actually met a person that has this.
Lexical Gustatory?
Yes, it's when they can taste words.
They taste words,
Yes. And the random words, it's not like I tell you the word chocolate and you taste chocolate in your mouth, that's normal.
obvious, yeah.
But when you say the word chair and you taste hamburgers, it's a problem. The guy that I met, he told me that certain words would cause a certain metallic taste in his mouth. And he looked it up and he found out that he actually was a synesthete. Now, synesthesia in art. Of course, many people who have synesthesia have taken advantage of this phenomenon. For example, the painter Anne Salz has created paintings based on the musical works of Vivaldi. This is how Vivaldi sounds to her. It sounds orange, whatever. And this guy, Jack Coulter, he has an extreme form of synesthesia. I mean, all his senses are up to 11. I mean, his brain cannot process all this information, and he depicts in his paintings how his everyday life is. This is how he feels every day. It's quite an abstract feeling, but it's quite intense. And Melissa McCracken has painted her favorite songs. This is Led Zeppelin's Since I've Been Loving You, visualized into a painting. And of course, we have synesthetic musicians, such as Kanye West, Pharrell Williams, Emily Autumn, Stevie Wonder, Aphex Twin, and even Charlie XCX. They all listen to color. Kanye West in particular has said that he can listen to the drums as a white or the bass as burgundy. And all these colors to sounds connections help them make a better and easier music. Okay, so what about the rest of us? What about those who don't have synesthesia? We have SynSense.
Hold on a moment. You still have, you said about the letters, but also with words. It's the same with the grapheme. I mean, you just have a word like, Peloponnesos or Mykonos or whatever, it can be, and you just have a color in your mind also.
Yes, it can happen with words as well, but I have seen it more with letters, hence the word graphene. It's less common with words, but yes, it can happen. Now, SynSense, aka the most amazing thing in the history of most amazing things ever, is an interactive multimedia platform that aims to simulate or stimulate synesthesia. In other words, it's a mobile app that can help you see how a synesthete feels. And if you are a synesthete and you maybe don't know it, you can discover it thanks to this app. I showed you in the paper how the app looks like. We have the first question. And whatever you click, it will be stored in the app's memory. And no matter what you pick, you come to the main screen. The data you input based on your experiences will come into play later. The first two options, the only two options for the time being, we plan to expand it with Mr. Bizioglis, we have many plans in mind. Now we will, is see a song and hear a color. First, color song and song text. We gave them fancy names so we can sell them or whatever. Color song is a media store like iTunes where you can purchase songs, and each of these songs has available colors. As you can see, you can buy Iron Man by Black Sabbath, and it has blue, brown, cyan, and yellow. Let's say that we have bought Adele's Rolling in the Deep. This is the main media player, and this is the slider, the play button, and you can press the buttons to go to the next previous song. And here is the catch. We have 4 buttons, and each one of them corresponds to a color. And if you press one, yes, the background changes, but also the sound changes. I have a video here.
The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it.
Now, every song, every color corresponds to a different remix of Adele's Rolling in the Deep. The second one is sound texture. It looks like a regular camera app. This is a random picture of a bed sheet. You can aim with your phone and take a picture, but the catch is that you can actually hear this. You have to take a picture of a monochromatic surface, like for example, a shirt or a table or a chair, and you can actually listen to this color. This is my actual table, and you can see the candles. I take a picture of my table. Scanning, please wait. Hey, you just listened to my table. Isn't that great? And then you can share it to Facebook or Instagram or SoundCloud or whatever you kids are into these days. And after you're done with all of this, you can send, and this is where the initial question, are you synesthete? Yes, no, maybe. This data, along with all the other data that you input in those two apps that we just saw, we can, if you want, you can send those data anonymously to the Synesthesia Association. And this will help scientists examine more about synesthesia. Because as I said before, synesthesia has been in humans forever, and we found out about it just now. And we still have a lot to know about it. I mean, we still don't know a lot about synesthesia. And this app not only aims to entertain people and simulate the feelings of synesthesia, but it can actually help people discover if they are synesthetes or not, and help other people in the process. And this is the logo. It's many S's strung together to form a rainbow, to picture the multifaceted nature of synesthesia.
You know that this is a trend now.
Yes, we started it.
You know,
they all copied it from us.
And now they have filters and actions that they...
Yeah, it's terrible, man. We're pioneers. Nobody will listen to us. And this is SynSense. Are you ready? Thank you. That was my presentation in a nutshell. Do you have any questions?